Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It might get a little crazy, a little nasty, a little bit. I am going to review my favorites from the audition process of season 17, Dance Moms. Of season 17, So You Think You Can Dance. When I watched from my living room, I saw this kid. His name is Konnor Kelly. He is from Cornwall, New York. He did a contemporary piece and he's only 19 years old. Hello. I watched him and I was like, he won. He won the whole thing. That's your winner right there. I didn't need to see anybody else. He was the very first one on the television set. And I thought he won it all. Why even do the show? That's your winner right there. Then a few weeks went by. I was traveling. I was out of the country, blah, blah, blah. I come back, turn the show on. No Konnor Kelly. He's gone already. Did he even make the show? Did he have to leave because he got a job on Broadway or something? What happened and why is this kid right now not in the final few that are left? I don't get it. Watch, take a look.
I see trees of green.
Besides, this is a classic song. I mean, come on.
Red roses too.
That butterfly was gorgeous. It was more like a, flat second tourgette, but beautiful. The song is all about colors. It mentions green right off the bat. Skies of blue, what are the fields of green? He has on a gray t-shirt with the sleeves cut off and I think burgundy sweatpants. No, Kelly green shirt, blue sweatpants. There you have it right there. Most of the people on the show that auditioned, what I didn't like about them right off the bat was what they had on. Listen to your dance teachers. Wear what they tell you to wear. Don't think for yourselves.
I see them bloom for me.
Double tour rondejam out.
And I think to myself.
Beautiful feet for a guy. It's good feet. I don't know about all the arm isolations. He doesn't need any of that. He just needs this. Does a twisting step out. A layout, twist, step out. It's beautiful. Swing through aerial. I love that trick. Not too many kids do that. And he's a guy, he's top heavy doing a swing through aerial. There's your winner. It's done. It's over. Give it to him. Now, if it was up to me, nobody else would have even had to audition. But when you're judging something like that, so if I was hired to judge that, just throwing that out there, of course, I wouldn't have responded quite the same. But I don't understand why the people running this show and producing it, why did you have that kid go first? He set the bar pretty high for everyone else that had to dance. All right, let's take a look at a young man named Waverly. All right, the next guy that I really liked, his name is Waverly Fredericks. He is 19 years old as well, and he is from Washington Heights, New York. And he's also doing a contemporary piece. But you can see that Konnor's contemporary piece and this contemporary piece are two completely different worlds.
All right. You know it's all
right, it's just arms. It's just movement. There hasn't been a leg, there hasn't been a jump, and there certainly hasn't been a trick. But you know what? Waverly doesn't need to jump and turn and do the tricks because his movement and his musicality is so good. Now, I don't like to assume, but I assume that he choreographed this himself and he did this himself. Maybe he had a coach or a teacher working with him because he is so spot on choreographically to the music. It's amazing.
I sit and wait.
We just got a leg.
And hands that fair.
Just movement that you would never think of doing as a choreographer. Maybe Bob Fosse would think of it, but not me. It gets a little sloppy at the end. At that very dramatic ending when it was building and building, he wasn't building and building. If he would have just whipped out turns a la sytycd perfectly, he would have blown everyone away. He already did blow us away with the whole beginning. This is probably the longest audition piece in the history of So You Think You Can Dance, because no one wanted to stop him. They just wanted to see how it was going to end. And I thought that the beginning and the middle were stronger than the end. We saw one split, and we saw one like long, beautiful leg line. If he would have whipped those turns out at the end, I'm telling you, people would have been crazy. The movement is just so specific, and it was so there. Plus, listen to the music. That's the kind of music that's playing at a dance competition, in a ballroom, on a stage, and everybody that's out in the lobby, everybody that's buying a t-shirt or a snack, comes running in the theater, into the ballroom to see who is that, who's on that stage, what is that music, where is it from, who's singing it. That's the kind of music that wins. All right, now, the next one is also a guy. Do you think I'm impartial to the guys? Maybe. Thiago Pacheco. He is from Boston, Massachusetts. He's only 18 years old, another contemporary. Also extremely different from the first guy and the second guy. Now, Thiago is from Boston, but he has trained in Miami. I mean, if you were living in Boston in the freezing cold, wouldn't you want to go to Miami? Yes. He's wearing a red blazer. He's wearing, I believe it's a turtleneck underneath it, and black pants, black shoes. Thiago, you're chopping off the line of your leg. You have these incredible legs, but you wore socks, and your socks don't go up high enough. So you need to go to a men's tuck shop and buy knee socks for men. They're thin and they go all the way up to your knees. And then you put your dance socks over them. All right? Or, come on, Thiago, you're a professional dancer. Buy the tights. Just buy a pair of black tights and put them on underneath your socks and your pants, right? You don't want to lose the line of the leg. So you have the black turtleneck, the black pants. You're trying to create this line, and you chop it right in half because we can see the skin on your leg. Come on, you know these things. You were probably told that at your dance studio 100 times. You didn't listen. All right, let's go, Thiago. Did everybody just see what I meant about the socks? All right, he's a good-looking kid. He's passionate. He looks great in red. Come on. It's that dark hair, that dark look. Buttons the jacket. A very purposeful walk coming down stage. The music kicks in. Boom, ba bum, ba bum, bum, bum. And he starts with the sharp isolations. We don't need to see all that. We need to see a leg. Just a lot of arms. Oh my God. Did you just see that? Did you all just see that? I think that deserves a second look. All right, look. Boom. Boom. And round off. Back layout. Holds the layout with the feet together and then steps out at the end. Hello. Hello. Then he goes back into character. Shows the flexibility in his back. Tells the story. It's back into a story. We don't know what the story is, but obviously there's a story. He's doing the turns where he heel ball, heel ball, heel ball, heel ball turns, like in baton. Takes the jacket off. It stays buttoned. That's kind of strange. Did you see the camera work on that straddle jump? Insane. Right before the round off back layout step out. See, guys can do tricks. They're strong, they're masculine. So if any boys out there are watching my YouTube channel, please make sure you can tumble. Get into a gymnastic class, get into a gym, learn a back handspring, learn a standing back tuck. Come on. Right off the bat, this Zyiasia, she does a grand jeté, crossing herself from the corner. She has such bellon and such flight. She's a great jumper. All right, let's see what else she can do.
I can see a day of gold ahead.
It's kind of a bad camera angle on her. I don't know why she's doing all this amazing stuff to the back. Even the big PK arabesque. Why is she open to the back? I don't get it. I do get it, because she made it up herself, and she didn't have her dance teacher look at it before she did it. There you go.
I will rise up. I will not fall.
I noticed she has great eye contact, even though she does so much to the back, because she came forward and she actually panned the judges with her eyes. You could see the focus, so that was a good thing. But then she turns around and she does an aerial walkover upstage. So we see that the shoulder line is crooked. We see that the hip line is crooked. Why did she turn and go upstage on the aerial walkover? You do the aerial walkover crossing so the judges see the flight. They see the rotation. And she has such amazing bell on. Why she didn't want to show that off again, I don't know. But anyway, I like Zyiasia. I think she's great. And she's a strong dancer, a strong woman, and that's what I like to see on stage. Next, we have Keaton Kermode, or Keaton Kermode, I don't know, Keaton Kermode. He's from Fairland, Indiana, and another contemporary. Do you see why at a dance competition, when some kid comes out and does a really sassy hot musical theater or jazz number to like hit me with a hot note or something, the judges go crazy because it's contemporary, 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 and it gets a little boring, folks. All right, let's see what Keaton has to offer.
Put me through. You keep leaving me.
Side aerial with his back to the audience. He lifts his head a little bit, but he really doesn't make it effective like a butterfly. I know, Keaton, that your mother is a dance teacher. What do you have on? Plaid, checks, whatever's going on top makes him look bigger than he is. Just putting it out there, folks. I'm not body shaming anybody. Don't go there. And then he has joggers on, so the pants get tighter down at the calf and the ankle below the knee, and then they chop off. And he has feet, big guy feet, sticking out of these skinny joggers. Do you want to show us the feet? Do you want my eyes to go to your feet? Because that's what you're telling me right there. Yes. So maybe a straight leg pant that had a little bit of movement would work, because he has all this movement with this shirt up top. Watch, you'll see what I mean. Coffee grind. A coffee grinder is an old step from vaudeville. And coffee used to come in a big can, a big round can. And you had to take a can opener and open up the can of coffee, hence the word coffee grinder. And it's a little boy step. In every dance recital in the entire world, you will see the little boy in the group squat down on the floor and do coffee grinders and get applause. And he throws one in, and I think that's great. Great round off back tuck. He's fluid. He does like a 3-step turn, then he crosses himself on the left and does the round off facing the back, away from the audience, away from the judges. Staging, staging, people. It's about staging. Stage those tricks. Now, he gives a dynamic performance. He looks like a big football player. And when they talk to him, that's what he says, that he plays football. He grew up on a farm, and he danced because his mother owns a dance studio. And you have to throw your son in some numbers. And when the girls are working on adagio partner work, you got to bring in the guys. That's how it works. I know a lot of dance teachers, colleagues of mine, who have sons that dance. They have to. You throw them in the recital. That's what you do. And this kid is great, and he loves it. And he also played football. So he had the best of both worlds in high school. And he's going to be a contender on this show, just because you can hear the girls in the audience screaming over Konnor already. Just at the very first time he steps on the stage auditioning, the girls are going wild. So I think that he's going to be an audience favorite, a fan favorite, just like all of you guys. Yes. So those are my top 5 from the auditions on So You Think You Can Dance. And let's see how it all shakes out in the end. Please comment below. Who would your winner be if you had to pick from these 5? And like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can see what's next on my channel. Thank you for watching, and you might want to go to that Instagram and follow me there too, at The Real Abby Lee.